Well, hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for the third week of December, the 15th through the 21st. We have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. Yay. And indeed, I have a guiding card for you for the month of December. Create. Oh my goodness, how much more fun can that be? Especially in this particular time. The ability and the want to be creative, bring something out of your heart, bring something out of you, and make something that wasn't. Fabulous. It doesn't matter whether it's a beautiful omelet, it doesn't matter if it's a table setting or whatever. You do you, but make something, because it'll be very wonderful and it will help you feel more fulfilled, and the love will come from it. So yay. All right, so the other thing I have for you are the messages from my better angels, and my better angels have been talking about how embracing our loved ones and our dear ones in the month of December is going to be super important. So whoever you got in your world, grab hold of them, hold them tight, hold them close, hold them dear, because they are the ones that are going to be needing to be loved upon by you, because yay, it's important. All right. I think that we are all getting to that wonderful space where we want to be closer to others and help others along, especially our dear ones. So make sure they know you love them, all right? And the other part of the message is that everything is going along as it should, even if the changes that are coming down the pike don't feel so good. I get it, I understand. Not everything is going according to the way I'd like it either, but it's all for the okay? So everything is necessary, everything is going as it should. I know, it's weird. So here we go. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and look at this week, right? So the 15th through the 21st, we are now looking at the week before Christmas. What is going on for you? We have these 3 cards. We're going to add these particular cards to this from the deck, from the MJ Cullinane deck. Very fun. And yes, let us see what comes. All right, so here we go. We have justice. So this particular week, we're trying to make things more fair. No matter what's coming down the pipe, we want everything to be more fair. We want everyone to be on point. Things are getting more fair, so very cool. I know that in the overview, everything looked a little wonky, but now things were getting better because everyone wanted to be a part of and everything would be right amongst the family, etc. It doesn't seem to be such a family-oriented situation after all. Ta-da! And here we are. But things are getting more fair, so you're going to have a little bit more support, and it will be very good for you, okay? We have the 2 of Wands showing that a door is opening in this time. So even if maybe the door was cracked a couple weeks ago and now the door flies open, so you can actually step through this, or maybe it's a different door entirely. Leave it to you to have a lot of options. Awesome. Good for you. All right. Now, of course, the 5 of Swords is here showing me that taking your power back in a situation in front of you in this week is going to be important for you, okay? So as it comes up, don't be afraid to reclaim control of a situation. You may have delegated something that is no longer being handled properly, so you want to take that control back. You'll want to delegate them to another project so that they have something to do to keep their hands busy and out of trouble, and they don't feel like they aren't doing anything, okay? So make sure that they maintain some sort of dignity in the situation, but it will help you a lot to definitely take this back, because you want to put your spin on it. You want to make sure it's covered and taken care of properly, and only you can do that, because apparently they can't. Sorry about that. Delegation is a trick and a half. You've learned what they can and cannot do the hard way. So this card here is showing me that your judgment may be off in how you decide how to choose who to give this to or what to do next. So as you're making decisions this week, ask somebody else first before you make any major changes, okay? Even as you're reclaiming this situation, ask somebody else first. It will be smart for you to run it past somebody else that you trust, and they will say either yes or no, or when were you planning on doing that, or maybe I should do that and you should do something else, because your judgment is a little skewed right now, okay? And it happens. We just hit walls and stop having good judgment, and that's okay. it comes back. It just isn't here this week, all right? So we have the Eight of Swords showing that being stuck in your power is blocked. So you're not stuck in your power. Interesting. Your judgment is off, but you're not stuck in your power. It means you are in control of the situation, but your judgment is off. So get somebody else's input before you make any decisions about that. The Five of Cups is showing that remembering lessons from your past relationships to have you behave better in current relationships is blocked. So you're kind of, yeah, your judgment is off, even in your relationships. So be aware that if you're getting offended or upset by something going on in your relationship, it's probably not bad. It's your head telling you that it's bad. I mean, I have definitely had days when I was extremely aware that, you know, my judgment was off, and I have to pay attention and like put me somewhere where I'm working alone. I don't want to work with people because I'm not going to be pleasant to work with, okay? And if I knew that in advance, then I was able to save everybody a lot of trouble, and it worked really, really well, all right? So try and be aware of what's really going on, and at least enough to say, I shouldn't do that right now, okay? Fair warning. You've been told you might not have the best judgment right now. Run it past somebody else first, okay? What's your solution? You have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is here telling me that you're going to want to share your feelings from your heart. And if you share your feelings from your heart, you will be able to address people in a different way. You'll approach them in a different way and say, you know, this is how this is making me feel. And they'll be like, oh, you're having feelings about this. That's crazy. Okay, I thought you were just doing this or that. And now they'll see you in a different light. They will understand you in a different light. You'll understand you in a different light. Because if you don't normally come at any of these people or these situations in an emotional way, this is going to be a deal breaker or a deal changer, right? This is going to kind of shake things up a little bit and in a good way. So you're going to be jumping off into something new, right? Something new will be coming down the pike for you as a result of you being able to open up about your feelings in this situation, whether it's just a new type of relationship with a friend that you've never been this open with before. They'll see you differently, but in a good way. Like they'll see you more humanly. Does that make sense? Okay, Taurus, just realize that even as you do you, and you're amazing and awesome and fabulous, the fact is that sometimes you don't let the emotions show, and that's not a flaw by any means. It's just a situation. And by doing this, you're opening up this door and jumping through doing something spontaneous in the process. Okay, so something spontaneous will be happening as a matter of you sharing those feelings. Might be a spontaneous hug with a strange person that you've never, like the accountant, you've never bothered to give hugs to before because they're accountants and they're not emotionally based people. But now here you are. Sorry to all the accountants who are very emotionally based. Okay. And here we have the Three of Wands showing that you are indeed able to remember lessons from your past as part of your solution. So that's wonderful news. Even as you remember everything that's going on here, your judgment is still off, but you're going to remember lessons from your past as you move forward. Okay. So you won't be crossing any weird lines, causing any trouble for yourself. This is just going to be opening up doors that are unexpected doors to be open, okay? So this is good stuff, not bad stuff. You are doing wonderful things, and you are worthy, all right? Excellent. So this is a great week for you, Taurus. You're breaking through issues and coming up with new solutions in a different way. I love it for you because you're bringing out a softer side of yourself, not in a bad way, but in a good way, all right? So this is great. You are worthy of all the good things that you're capable of. This is great. Okay, so we are going to talk next week about the 22nd through the 28th of December. That'll be the final week of December, moving towards the end of the year, all right? And if you like and subscribe or relate to this in any way, please comment below, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. It will help the tiny channel grow a little bit, And your comments always intrigue me and show me interesting things about myself as well as yourself. I really appreciate all the input that you offer. It does help the channel. All right, thank you so much. And you know, I personally really appreciate the interaction. So I love knowing that what I'm doing here matters. My goal is to help you see what's coming up for the week ahead and be able to have you be better prepared. That's it. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you next week.